coast of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down.
Okay, break.
That's good for a Jets first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
70 Lions.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well.
Jets first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Here's a second and 8.
It's second and 8 at the
10 for 11. 10 for
15-yard
11.
line.
Here we go. Here we go. Cowboys. Ready, right?
To throw now. Here's Sanders. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
10 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up first and goal.
They'll run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They go play action here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's second and 10. On play action. Now Rodgers. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this is taken in at the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Michael Pittman, 58 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
15 yards on the
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week one. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
They'll give to Hall.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
53 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Sanders.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And that's an early scrambler that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And deep.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Jets have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Jets 14, Steelers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Screenplay, Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. On play action, Rodgers. They'll try and do that. A big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Cameron Johnston in
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Cameron Johnston now. As his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Here's Thomas on the return.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Steelers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, it's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Jets will take over.
19-yard line.
Ready.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Sanders to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On play action, here's Shedeur.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Jets are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
28, Steelers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. He's looking deep for Bell. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 35.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there, that shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Rodgers going to throw. That's complete right around the 8. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Now Rodgers. And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Michael Pittman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Steelers 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
They go play action now. Sanders. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check off. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Rodgers now to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Returnable for Thomas. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Sanders. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Rodgers. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Michael Pittman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Steelers are back within a score.
Boswell good with the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
Steelers 21.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Jets have got it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very
and now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Okay, break.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll toss it out right here to Hall.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Come on. Set. 18, come.
Throwing, Sanders. Out to the right here to Wilson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Ready. Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Touchdown. A great play there. Now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Jets take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Carlson on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And now the rookie's free. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Still just a 2-score game in the 3rd quarter, but they're going to go onside kick here anyway. And the Jets have got it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. Ready.
To throw is Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
My man.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead is home. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Ready, ready.
Ball again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I don't think...
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Patrick Queen in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Carlson is good. So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf, 77 yards. And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. Yeah, the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Down the sideline he goes. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jets will add to their fourth quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
45. Steelers 35. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. A good start there on this fourth quarter drive. They need more of what we just saw.
Down a couple of scores. There's still time, all right? It's not like, they're totally out of it, but they have to score quickly, and they're going to need some big-time plays, chunk plays, explosive plays. They need yardage on each snap.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Throwing is Rodgers.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he'll be brought down with the first down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
The time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Now Rodgers. To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well,